Nelly was at versus. We talked about this when you came to my radio show. How you said he. What did you say? I don't remember. That must have been a cute moment. It was a cute moment. Well, not cute for you. Cute for us.
Oh,
cute for us on the outside. Not cute for you.
Very unexpected.
Yeah. You have a lot of history with Nelly. I know you don't talk too much about that relationship, but now knowing, not by your choice, but now that we know a lot of your business, your relationship with Irv, I'm just curious.
Stop saying relationship.
The situation. So it's a situation with Irv. We know so much that we didn't really know before. I'm curious for you, like as a woman and everything you experienced and that, how that transitioned and changed for you. Now you were in a new relationship for a long time. Did some of that carry? Like, do you carry some of that trauma, that baggage, that into the next one? Or was there growth?
A little bit. You know, I do know that being a female from New York, again, just having a very savage like mouth. You know, there are some people you can talk to like that, and there are some people you can't.
He wasn't into it?
He made it very clear.
Early?
Very early.
That's not going to work over here?
It's not going to work over here.
Yeah. Was that shocking for you?
A little bit.
Because you had come from something else.
Yes, and just, it was the norm. You know how we speak. It's the norm. Over there, it was definitely not the norm.
Was that good for you? Like,
I think it was. I think it was good. You know, there's just a level of respect. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you're kind of like getting disrespected so much, it kind of like doesn't feel like you're getting disrespected anymore because like you're used to it. And then when someone from the outside is looking in and they kind of show you like, yo, that's not how we talk to each other. And then you're like, you're right. You know?
Yeah, it's called adjusting and growing. And that's a tough adjustment though sometimes.
It's a tough adjustment. Yeah.
Many have been said about Nelly and Ashanti's relationship. In fact, lots of conversations have popped up after the two officially made it known that they're back together. Now, little is apparently also known about them when it comes to what exactly the preparation is or are for them after the reunion. We're hearing that there's a wedding coming up. We're also hearing that they're pregnant. We're also hearing a lot of interesting things coming from Nelly and Ashanti. But, well, until we hear it from the horse's own mouth, well, we can only speculate. But when it's coming out from the horse's own mouth, well, you should expect that indeed something big is coming up from them. Ashanti is actually making things clear, and I'm sure most of you out there would also want to see exactly or hear exactly what Ashanti is talking about. This time, I'm super excited that Ashanti is speaking. Well, I hope she doesn't cross her limits to say things that she may or might regret later in the future when the relationship turns out to go south. Find out exactly. This is Interest Hoping Actions. Do also subscribe to our platform. It's very necessary. If any comments as usual, we appreciate inside the comment section. Join today's episode. Let's get interactive. So, Girl has been speaking after, her recent reunion with Nelly. In fact, I'm super happy that they're back together. Now they are more like the favorite couple in Hollywood. Well, hadn't it been that Ashanti and Nelly were movie, lovers, I think everyone would want to see them grace your screens each day, each time, because their love story is just not like a movie, but it would be super good to have it, view or watch it on TV more like a movie, because day in, day out, fans want to know more what's happening with them, what they have been up to, and what actually is happening in their personal life. So, an audio apparently has been circulating on social media. I can't see, Ashanti, who apparently did an interview, and she's been speaking so much about what happened with her, and Nelly, what caused the breakup, what apparently also led to the breakup itself, the speculations that came up about their breakup, the whole hullabaloo, that also encapsulated that particular conversation. Later, what to expect, especially from fans also speculating that she's pregnant, and the whole Chantel Jackson conversation, that's the Nelly ex, and there's a whole lot of BS conversations about Ashanti and Nelly. But can't Kid see this particular interview? Well, let's check out this interview and see what she has been talking about. We'll come back for more to listen to this.
Now, speaking of Nelly,
Who is speaking of Nelly?
oh, we were. Remember, Ebro, you're messing up.
You said, Ashanti, that the truth in the relationship between you and Nelly is more bizarre than anybody would absolutely believe.
Right.
And I'm just asking you to give us a piece of clarity, if you will, on what you mean by that.
Okay, what I will say is that a lot of people had perceptions of claiming and not claiming, and who was running this and who was running that. And to clear a little bit of that, a lot of that was me. I'll come off and I'll say it, because I don't like to have my stuff on blast like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that can make another person feel like, well, why? You know what I mean?
And so you were putting out the perception that you were in control of the breakup, is what you're saying.
No. I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it was a long time, a lot of years, and in a relationship, 360, sometimes it turns. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one person may feel a certain way at this portion, and then the next few years it flips and the other person feels a certain way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying to give it without giving all of it. You know what I mean?
You might as well just give all of it. I'm still confused.
Well,
You're not confused. You're very intelligent.
I'm intelligent, but I don't know the whole. You're saying that some people think the relationship ended because of the way Nelly saw the relationship, but in fact, maybe it ended because of where you were in the relationship. This is what I'm trying to figure out.
I think what she's saying.
I don't understand the point of halfway giving it.
No, but here's the problem. And when Ashanti walked in to start this interview today, I said to her, "Why are you always acting tough?" And she was like,
Because I am tough.
Right.
Hey, and you know what? I'm glad you said that, because sometimes certain people can't handle the toughness.
Of Ashanti.
Duly noted.
But you're such a nice, sweet,
I am.
loving person.
I really, genuinely, I am.
And I feel like you always come off as tough because you don't want people to know that.
No.
Because you're protecting yourself, because you feel like, scars and damages of being in this game since you was a little girl.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So you come off as tough and you put off this tough exterior when really you just want to be loved and cared for just like anybody else.
Absolutely. I feel like I don't want to put off a tough exterior. I feel like you can tell that I'm genuine and I'm cool and I'm down to earth. You know what I mean? But I grew up with boys. It's always been, I'm the only girl in the whole crew of boys. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be tough. I had
So in the relationship with Nelly, right, where the relationship started and you were really into him and maybe he wasn't all the way into the idea of the relationship, and then he ended up falling for you, and then
I'm gonna say that's opposite. No, I'm just
Other way around.
So it happened the other way around. He
was head over heels for her, and then when he'd kind of been like he'd had enough and was ready to move on.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. In the beginning, a very long time ago, as a woman, when a man is out doing,
She goes.
Listen, I'm serious.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And when a man is out doing their thing, a woman is not taking everything so serious. Even though the guy may be like, "No, I'm serious. Like I'm serious."
I know I bagged this joint over here, but that was just whatever.
Right? Or it's like.